Surrounded by. I am surrounded by.
I'm often surrounded by.
The entire system is surrounded by
Freaking idiots.
Surrounded by them.
idiots.
Ever gave him the drug that killed him?
They're going.
They're coming. Leave the country, bro.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. It's probably some like white kid or super or like somebody who looks super legit.
Or his neighbor or something like that. Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Imagine that's the one thing he got, just legit. Like his neighbor was just like, "Oh, these help me sleep." Oh, if you're that guy,
he's in his house just like a fuck. Oh God.
I get the prescription. God.
Oh God.
That's insane.
I just wanted to help him sleep. I didn't want him to sleep forever.
Mission accomplished, sir.
Oh no.
No.
Kids, I love you.
You know, no one had told me life was gonna be this way.
I hated that show.
Yeah, I didn't like. Didn't like it for the lack of African Americans. Wasn't a big fan of that.
No, I've given it a shot because also like Curb is my favorite. I know Leon's on there, but like Curb has always been my favorite. But I didn't like Seinfeld and I didn't like Friends. I would always try to watch them,
Right.
But like every time, because Friends is always on in the middle of the night.
Wait,
like, when
I
nothing
just
else is
actually
on.
heard you. Let's stop here. You didn't like Seinfeld?
Here we go.
What? When you said Friends, and I'm just like, yeah. What? Okay, I have nothing to do after this. He said he doesn't like Seinfeld? How do you understand Curb and don't understand Seinfeld?
It's not about understanding. I didn't say I don't understand it. I said I don't like it. And that's why I fucking hate people who like Seinfeld because they think they're so high level fucking comedian. Oh, you don't get it? It goes over your head? Oh, you must be stupid. Fuck you. I don't like the show. It's annoying and boring. Friends, and especially Seinfeld. Oh, soup Nazi. No soup for you. I don't, okay. I didn't laugh. I didn't laugh. Yeah.
Well, I don't
angry?
think it was all right to shit on Jerry Seinfeld apparently until 2024.
Oh, I've been shitting on him since the 90s.
Well, now people are shitting on him at commencement speeches. Have you seen that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. People are, they're not a big fan that he's part of the Big J culture, which is kind of ridiculous to me because it's like, it's Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
So you know who's coming.
Yeah.
But no, they're like, even at his shows.
You remember the girl he was grooming and he was picking her up from high school, his girlfriend, and he picked her up from high school all the time and then they started dating?
Wait, what? Jerry Seinfeld has
You got it right in front of you.
Wait. Jerry
Seinfeld groomer.
I'm not gonna type that up. He might have like a dog grooming business.
Nah, grooming a young girl that he picked up from high school when he was.
Groomer. I'm literally gonna look up groomer and see what comes up. A 39-year-old Jerry Seinfeld with his 17-year-old girlfriend. It was 1993.
Oh, this is what you're doing?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, people. I am joking. That is a joke.
Yeah, no, she's. Am I allowed to say she's hot? Because
Well, she grown as hell
she's
now.
grown. Yeah, exactly. And like,
Oh, she
I feel
was
like I was when that 1993. I was 3, so I'm allowed to say that this 17-year-old when I was 3 was hot.
I think personally, the way I would say it is, I think she looks like she's 364 days away from being a very beautiful young lady.
14-year-old me would have loved for her to be my tutor.
She would have been the best.
Yeah.
She would have been the best. You know, it's funny, but now they're getting all these female teachers who are
Bad.
yeah. Well, they're having this
Yeah,
one
you wanna
lady.
engage?
She just got 13 years, bro. 13 years for having sex with a 17-year-old.
Well, also like stop fucking on your students. Like don't fuck on your students. Like also, but it's like that's a big thing. Also, congrats to him if he's happy about it. But
I
if
feel
he's
like
sad about it,
I feel like he was probably happy. Well, look at her. I would have been a little.
Nah, I mean, listen, that's probably her on a bad day. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the day she got found out.
Exactly. She's in the prison orange.
Former Bryan High School teacher gets 13-year federal sentence for taking student out of state for sex. They make this sound very bad.
How old was he?
Because wait till you hear the story.
Okay, let's see.
Little Rock, Arkansas. A former Bryan High School teacher will serve more than a decade in federal prison for having sex with a student. In a Wednesday release, prosecutors in the U.S. Attorney's Office in Arkansas said 33-year-old Heather Hare was sentenced to 13 years for transporting a minor across state lines for sex. Yeah. According to the release, they found that Hare met the student on the first day of the student's senior year, so he's 17. Okay. Then started having one-on-one counseling sessions.
Wait 6 months. So here's to her, you dirty, nasty woman. To him, nice. But at the same time, depending on how you feel, are you okay?
It's a spectrum of questions.
There's a spectrum of questions because I'm certain he about to be 18. Maybe I'm like, if you was like,
shit, she was with it.
You was slinging a teacher, bro. That's crazy.
This is where they get her though.
But
state lines between April 22nd and 24th in 2022, Hare was a sponsor and chaperone for a field trip to Washington, D.C. that the victim had attended with 3 other students. It's a very small field trip. Federal prosecutors said Hare and the victim had sex during the trip, which she later pleaded guilty to.
But the thing is, it's like, was he pressing her? Because if he was pressing her, like, on her, she's weak. You just gave in to a 17-year-old. Wait, how about you not have sex with your students? It's not hard to not have sex with your employees, your fellow colleagues. Right. But you know that's wrong. Don't have sex with your students.
She's in the wrong.
Period.
I do think 13 years that's a pretty harsh sentence. Pretty harsh. 13 years.
Flip it.
Oh, put that motherfucker under the It is true. Because I would sit there and be like, my daughter was 17. Exactly. She was so innocent.
What to my little girl?
And it's crazy. It's like, bro, she ain't so little. Whoa.
No, it's a problem.
Yeah,
it's a problem. It's a problem. Oh, man, the double standards of America.
Yeah. I mean...
Because it's like, I had some big titty teachers that I would love to have smanged.
Smanged? Yeah,
high school.
But they wouldn't give it to you.
No, they wouldn't be weak. They wouldn't be weak.
They were some strong women.
They were strong-willed women to turn this down, and I commend you.
Because, I mean, let's be real. You were...
Yeah,
you were tall.
Yeah.
You're a small guy.
Not that well, my gym teacher married his student, but I don't know if like they were talking while she was in school. Oh. Yeah, that happened.
Okay. Well, see, that's another weird thing. She's going to jail now, right?
Yeah.
And that nigga's been out of school for like 2 years.
Yeah.
He's 19 now.
Yeah.
Legal as the fuck.
Legal as hell. She should have. I said.
You should have
waited a couple months for some dick. Just wait a couple months. Get some dick somewhere else. Pay for some dick. Go dick. You don't gotta get.
She's. I guess it's the thrill. She's in Little Rock, or she's in Arkansas or something.
Was he black?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't think they give her 13 years
for a black boy.
Yeah, no, I don't think they do that. Nah.
She deflowered a white boy.
Yeah, Little Rock, Arkansas, it seems.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
She might have had that itch.
The 7-year itch?
She got a 13-year itch. That's so bad.
Yikes.
Jesus Christ. Let's talk about Drake.
Oh, right. So
we haven't talked about...
Lemicah went philandering around the world.
I've been gone for a minute.
He's been gone for basically a month. People were asking, hey, are you guys still doing the show? Is this still a thing? Is the weekly wrap-up? Because it's been some weeks.
It's been some weeks.
And we don't know anything about anything that's going on in the...
okay, sure. That's fine. Let's not overshadow the fact that you had a big episode 2 weeks ago. So it's like you had a big thing happen a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Nobody. Just a little wire reunion.
Yeah, so it's a great reunion.
Wasn't nobody give a goddamn about me.
Hey, listen. People have been commenting. I've seen some comments. People have been asking.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not. People have
Are you just trying to make me feel better?
People have actually asked. They were like, hey, I think after I posted about the Red Lobster, debacle, somebody was like, "Hey, unrelated. I don't know if you just saw that video, but I'm gonna need a podcast about it." And I was like, "Oh, this means a weekly wrap up."
Okay,
because I don't talk about these things a lot.
Yeah.
But let's go into.
Let's start with Drake and Kendrick because I've been gone for the month.
Oh,
so
yes.
This can be like a Kendrick Drake wrap up, weekly wrap up of the entire situation.
Beef.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. Kendrick obviously won.
Is he okay? Continue.
No.
I won't sit here and say, in my opinion, Kendrick won the popular vote. Yes.
And this is why I wanted to bring this up.
If there's an electoral college, I wouldn't much say so.
And we need to abolish the electoral college.
That's a piece of things that we need to do.
Yeah.
Also lobbying.
Yeah. Oh
that
my
God.
God.
Needs to also
Lobbying
be,
is insane.
It's insane. They never want this to work. Like what? Like, oh no. So check it out. So what we're gonna do is
we're gonna pay you, right?
Yeah.
And you gonna vote for whatever we tell you to vote for.
I mean, and don't get me wrong. You ain't got to.
You no. You don't got to.
But then
but
we won't fund you. We ain't gonna pay you no more.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time that $7,000 hit every month, you know that $10,000 hit your account every month. You like that, right?
Yeah. You
don't need it. You don't need it.
How's that new
your
home?
$55,000
How's that new home working out for you?
Oh, your $55,000 pay for being a senator, Mr. Senator.
That's a really nice watch for a nigga who make $55,000 a year, isn't it, Mr. Senator?
Mr. Senator. So, okay, yeah. Drake. Listen, Drake is my number one played artist on my yearly wrapped up for the past 2 years.
As most people.
I love Drake. I burnt out for all the dogs. I still go back and listen to Drake albums that I haven't really listened to yet and just like, oh man, this is great too. Maybe sometimes you gotta get older to just get back into that feel. I love Drake. But he's a freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga. He a 69 God. Hey, run for your life. Remember when Kendrick said, "What is it? The braids?" You don't like any.
Okay.
What are you don't like any of Kendrick's?
It's not even that.
And he was so smart. Drake, every time he released something, Kendrick just stepped on it.
No, that was genius tactics. I will say the way we were laughing and we were like, Drake's playing 3D chess. No, this nigga's taking it to a whole new level. I'll give him that. His tactics were great. I understand that. I still am not going to sit here and act like I needed those other songs. I'm not personally.
Which other songs?
The Meet the Grams and the I get it.
Not Like Us.
Not Like Us was
song.
Not Like Us was the best song he dropped of the whole thing. And yes, it was.
What
very
did you
good.
say? What did you say to me?
What did I say?
When I sent you that song. What did you say to me?
I don't remember what I said, but I will say I was like, yeah, I'm good on it. Yeah. Listen, I'm good on it for what it is.
Beautiful.
If he was saying, even what Drake said, no bullshit, if he was on there saying some other shit, I'd be all in. That would be one of those few Kendrick records, and I'm just being real.
So you just don't like it because of the beef?
Well, just because also, yeah, it's probably because of the beef.
So you're just Mr. Peace. You're like, come on, guys, stop. No, get back to making the music.
It's not even that.
It's not about this.
No, it's not even that. It's just personally, there's something about the way Kendrick does certain things. Personally, please don't destroy me. I find a bit corny. That's it. It's a and don't get me wrong, I also respect the whole, like, even what Drake tries to be little where he's like the whole money trees line, all that kind of shit. Like, no, Kendrick actually does, well, on paper, things I've read, he really does go back and he supports his environment. Like, that's my point. So I'm getting at, I respect who he is as a man. I respect his talent. But I just think some of the things he like does is lame. Like,
Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go
Yeah,
give him a Grammy right now. I like that. That was Drake's best line through the whole beat.
No, it wasn't.
Yes,
Stop
it
it.
was. What else did he have?
He had a lot of good lines.
Let's say it.
I'm not.
You can't.
I didn't listen to these songs that many times.
It's not that good.
No, stop. Stop.
I listened to it
Oh,
today.
the best line was
Drizzy Chippendale probably got your bitch Chanel.
no. What's the line he had for ASAP? Woo! That was a heat.
Go see who I was fucking. That?
Go do the math.
Go do the math on who I was fucking.
And then he calls
See,
Rihanna Fring.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Like
that was pretty good.
Everything Drake said just was very surface level. Was very this and this and this and this. Everything Kendrick said had like 3 layers to it. It was just like a parfait. Like everything he said.
Parfait.
Everything he said.
This nigga wants some sweets so bad. This nigga said,
I'm so tired of losing weight. I am so sick of losing weight. I look good, but I'm hungry.
At all times. I see what you mean, though.
No, like I think Kendrick was rapping. Like he was saying, dude, he said, he a fan. It took me a week to realize fan was short for freaky ass nigga. I didn't even realize.
I just got that. But also, I think it's that. I think it's also that. Like the fact, yeah, freaking nigga, here's 69. Like, come on, bro.
It's so hard.
Like, no, it's not though.
It's so
it's
hard.
not. Like,
He
I get
wrote a
it.
letter
It's
to
catchy
his-
as hell. It's fun. I get it.
And then he set the tone. So it's like he had 3 different types of records. Like 4 different types of records. The first record he released was just the song that he put out with Future and everything. Here's just a verse. All right. Then Drake came out. Then he did what did he do? It was Euphoria. And then Euphoria is just like you can ride to your car and that, and he switches the beat. You're like, all right, this is hard. And then Meet the Grams comes out. Okay, I know you weren't. We know you weren't. Meet the Grams comes out, and it's just dark and eerie, and he's writing a letter to his son and his mom and his dad, and then he starts saying little things like, hey, well, even when he was like, you don't know nothing about that. That just sounds cool, but he's also talking about you don't know about raising your child. Have you? I'm not.
But we don't know. The thing is, I would have been down with all of Kendrick's raps. But the pedophile allegations, if you don't have bulletproof stuff that you go on show and do, that's kind of a ridiculous thing to sling at somebody.
But the funny part is, then you go back and look at Drake's history, and there's just little weird moments. Little moments at concerts where the girl's like, yeah, I'm 17. And he was like, why you look that good? Not incriminating, but a weird moment.
Right.
Then you have another weird moment where you have your Teenage Fever is one of my favorite songs. And then you listen back and it's like, I should have guessed, I should have waited. And you're like, why should you have waited? And it's just like planting that seed in your head. And now every time you hit, he said, Baca's got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Baca Not Nice is Drake's right, maybe left hand man. Maybe his
he's
boy.
Not Chubbs, but
he's not Chubbs, but
yeah.
that's his boy.
He's in the, yeah.
And he has a weird case for sex trafficking. Now, in America, sex trafficking could be pimping.
Mm-hmm.
You could just be a pimp and they'll put sex trafficking on you.
Yes.
He got that case in Canada. I don't think they have the same laws.
Touche.
So, sex trafficking could just be sex trafficking. And the thing is, we don't know. Yeah. But it's a weird case.
No, this is true.
Why is he around?
This is true.
Like, it's not that hard for him not to be around. Because it's like, why? He's got a sex trafficking case. So It's just, I don't think Drake's a pedophile in any way, shape, or form. I hope he's not. But just a little...
I see what you're saying, but I also think we have to take into account, like, when you're looking for something, you're gonna find it.
If your girl go into your phone looking for something, she's gonna find
she don't
something
like.
To make her mad.
So I think that's one issue, and then I think the other issue is, and maybe this is Drake's fault, but maybe he didn't dig up enough because everybody has skeletons in their closet. So I mean, let's be real. The whole every Kendrick fan just breezed over the fact that Kendrick possibly hits his wife. But Drake is a freaky ass nigga.
But see,
He's
that's the
69
thing.
guy.
He
I don't
didn't
even
say
want to
it
bring this
catchy
up.
enough.
I just don't even want to bring this up.
But that's the thing.
But it's just the
He
fact
didn't
of like,
say it catchy enough. First of all, so it's not something that anybody's like gonna like jam to. Like Kendrick's freaky ass nigga. He's a thing. Or Baka's got a weird case. Why is he around? Like little, it's catchy. Kendrick didn't call him a wife beater catchy enough.
mm-hmm.
So he if it
Got
was catchy
you.
enough.
So you're explaining catchiness to Drake. Got you. No,
So
you hear that, Drake.
So you think
remember
it was,
that
so
when
you
it's
think it was-
catchy, people will
But
listen to it over
But
and
here's
over.
the thing, and I don't want to. I think that's the point Drake missed in this beef. Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, because for his amount of catchiness, he didn't give us as much catchy. But I think it was because he wanted to show that he could spot. You know what it's like? It's like Floyd Mayweather knowing, like, oh, I could go in here and dance, but today I choose to fight. And then it's like, you should have just danced. Like you usually dance. Like you should have,
You shouldn't have squared up in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
You should have do what you do.
You do.
But the thing about it is also, the only things Drake said that were damning to Kendrick were you hit your wife and Dave Free is your child's actual father.
And most people didn't know who Dave Free was. So
No one
they didn't
knows who
care.
Dave Free is. And the only person that can solidify those are Kendrick's wife. So he put him in, he didn't set him up. Like the only person that can say he beats me is her.
But his wife don't even follow him.
They've never followed each other. It's so sad that I know that. They've never followed each other.
Listen, I get it.
I don't like following my girlfriends.
Fair. I just think at the end of the day, we're looking at what was accomplished here. It was fun for the rap. Shout out to all the Kendrick fans. Y'all niggas finally got some music. Like real shit.
That's fair.
I'm not going to say, I just don't like the internet's perception of like, because you see it. It's literally like so many people are just going. I'm not saying that Kendrick didn't best Drake. I'm not saying he bested Drake in this. Yes.
This duel.
In this duel. Yes, he
Yeah.
bested him. But I'm not going to sit here and act like he beat him. And what I mean by beat him is it's just like, it's a lot of just straight up internet opinion. And it's people who are just like picking a side because it's popular. Like Kendrick, people who like, it's the same. Kendrick just opened his mouth.
Somebody go get him a Grammy right now. But also, Not Like Us is the #1 record in the world, and it beat Drake's 1 week.
Yeah, but
it beat Drake's 1 week. Drake held the record for the highest grossing rap song in streams in a week or a day or something like that. He beat the In a Day. He beat the In a Week. It's
right.
the #1. And
you know
Drake was very, very big on nobody. What do you say? My numbers fucking out of here. You're not catching up to us. All that. He's not. Nobody's catching up to Drake, and we're fine. Like Drake, you are beating people by a wide margin. Like Kendrick might be #2, but you're #1 in an extreme like by 200 million. Like,
but you know what's
that's
funny?
a lot.
You know what's funny? And this isn't even, I am not like a huge Drake fan.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just respect the man, like his music.
I love Drake.
Yes.
And that's what I need. If we edit this, if we cut this up into a clip,
Make sure
you say, I love Drake.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest about it right now. I love, like, that's my favorite artist. That's my guy.
Isn't it amazing how all the things and all the accolades we're giving Kendrick right now still needed Drake to happen?
I mean, that's fair. You're but the #2 and the number, yes, still needed Drake to happen.
Still needed Drake.
But who's the #2? The #2 and the #1 biggest rap artists are going. So when people say you still needed Drake, like, sure, he's the #1 guy.
Right.
I'm the #2 guy. Who else is gonna get him?
Good point. Good point.
Am I tripping?
No, you're right.
Who else is gonna? I'm the #2. Who else?
You're right. That's how I level up to #1. Right. I get it.
Only the #2 can touch the #1. Like,
yeah.
#3 ain't gonna come in. Like,
#3 is never quite as close.
No.
That's, yeah.
Future gave him a little.
Yeah, but see,
I'm talking about numbers wise. I'm not talking about.
Okay.
I'm not talking about like, oh, the #3 greatest rapper.
Yeah, thank you.
But Future is like selling
Oh,
wise.
for sure.
#3.
He gave him the platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gave him that. And then
And then that nigga said, flying knee. Yeah, that I will say I do love what he did for hip hop. I did also like Vince Staples' take on it. Did you see that video?
Where did he just say something contrary? Like contrarian was like
he was just more like this is cool, but he was explaining what's happening.
Lucian is winning or something.
Or just no, just what's happening in hip hop right now. And he was even saying like how Taylor Swift is going through this whole trial to like try to get more dollars per stream. Mm-hmm. And
is she? Is that what Taylor Swift's doing? Getting more dollars per stream?
Yes.
I need that. Because if we could just get to 1 penny, I will be so good. I will have, if we just give us to 1 penny. 1 penny a stream. I swear to God, I will just play my dad's music over and over. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, you hear Levert playing. I swear to God.
Nigga, penny. And I know I ain't the only one.
Just made $1, nigga.
What you been doing all day? Shit, just chilling, making money.
Making money. Why you got 8 phones just playing your dad's song? Well, he wrote this one 100%. So if you keep on
playing that one, there's other songs you could play,
but I'm gonna play this one.
No, it would change the game. But yeah, she's like on a campaign to do that, and then. Yeah, it was just basically like it's a nice misdirection. It's a nice, and at the end of the day, the Universal Music Group wins. It's not even like it's two different.
No, it's UMG.
So yeah.
Well, UMG does distribution for Kendrick. So yeah.
Okay.
Because he's his own.
Oh, so he's out of his Interscope.
He's done.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just
wow.
It's just if you look at all the if you look at the copyrights and everything and all the companies, it says Kendrick Lamar. It don't even say PG Lang. It says Kendrick Lamar, distributed by
UMG.
Blank. Yeah.
Well,
so it's like he's just made a lot of money.
Well, they getting their 20-30%, whatever the fuck they worked out, they getting it.
Yeah, they getting their 20-30. Yeah.
But man,
that's
a
70.
nice.
That 80-70 is looking great.
That's real.
Listen, so I say all that to say, I'm still gonna listen to Drake's new album. Nothing's changed. I still love that guy,
and I think that's what it is. If you're going to say someone's defeated, something needs to change. And I think that's the weird thing. Everybody's like, oh, man, Kendrick won. It's like, yeah, but...
content-wise, yeah, he won. But it's just like Drake is beating... So, did you ever notice that Drake's only number 1 on Spotify? On Apple Music? Like, his stuff is always number 1 on Apple Music.
Well, he probably got a deal with Apple Music. Yeah.
And when you have a deal with the streaming, what do you think happens?
Well, you pay them some money so they make sure your shit go number 1.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, like he's never gonna stop winning. He has deals with all these companies.
Right.
Like I think he released one of his albums like weeks early on Apple Music. Like, of course they're gonna bolster your streams. They have the ability to do that.
They also have to be doing it anyway. Yeah. For the business model. Yeah. You have to show that something works. And
it's so entertaining to watch a black Jewish man fight a black Hebrew Israelite. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With what's happening in the world today.
It's different. I'll tell you, the real one's going to go very differently, it feels like. It's not going to be like this one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not going to be like that.
So
the boogeyman.
The boogeyman. Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Is he a genius?
Bro, I told you.
No, but the thing about it is I've always known he was smart, but the thing is every time like I watch a Terrence Howard interview where like he's actually discussing something, I'm just not smart enough to really comprehend. So before I used to just be like, oh, he just schizophrenic crazy. He's just a crazy man, just talking. Look at Mr. Maine talking. But now being on Joe Rogan, that's why I love Joe Rogan. And nobody can hate on Joe Rogan to me. I understand like people are like, yeah, he said nigga a lot. Yeah, okay. But like, bro, the way the people he has on are so interesting and so good. And I've only seen him really shut down one or two people and be like, you're wrong. Like, stop. You don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Other than that, he'll just let people get their shit off and talk. And with this one, I saw he was ready to do that with Terrence Howard a couple of times. He was ready to be like, what are you talking about? You're wrong. He tried, and then Terrence Howard said, pull it up, Jamie.
And he kept looking over at him too, like, yeah, if you could pull that up. Yeah. It's under.
And then he said the name, and then he was like, yeah, that's it. See how it's unraveling right here? And now, see, this is the actual periodic table. And they call this, what did he say? He said a bisexual bond. Because if you look at it, it's only bond that has positives and a negative. And I was like, is he not crazy?
And he said, and then they have the same palette. They have what does palette mean? The same frequency.
The same frequency.
And you know what I mean?
Like
frequency? 44.
No, he said tone. He said
tone.
the same tone.
Same tone.
He was like the same tone. And he was like, what
44
do you mean?
hertz.
44 hertz. He was like, yeah, it's a sound wave. And he was like, what?
Yeah.
And he was like, you gotta look at it from a different place. It's a sound wave.
It's all unraveling.
And then he pulled it up, and I said, "Oh no!" And then he was like, "Yeah, you know VR. I've had the patents on VR." And Joe Rogan said, "Okay, yeah." He said, "Jamie, pull it up. Go to the patent agency website." He said, "Now look at the patent for VR." He said, "What name did that say?" She said, "Terrence Howard." Joe Rogan wanted to be like, you crazy nigger, but he couldn't.
Because he was like, this nigga crazy. Yo, it's I sat there and I said, huh? Like, yo, when he sat there and then he explained, what was the other thing he explained?
Because he's been telling us one times one can't equal one. One times one has to equal two, because the whole point of multiplication is to make more of something. So how could 1 times 1 equal 1? That makes no sense.
We built this entire periodic table based on straight lines. Straight lines don't exist anywhere in the universe. Okay? So the curvatures are where Jamie, could you pull up we built Saturn. That shit was crazy. But I'm like, how are you building these things? And then I look at it, I'm like, okay, either I'm really stupid because it looks just like a computer program. So can't you just build whatever the fuck you want? But then he's explaining the math, and I'm like, maybe there's some shit that I don't understand, which is very possible. I'm just like, this guy's, the fact that you've been sitting on a set for fucking Empire.
You could have been Elon Musk.
These lines are so beneath you. This is Terrence Howard. It was all beneath you. You showed me it can be beneath me too. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Even if I didn't understand it all, I'm amazed. And he articulated it extremely well.
Oh my God. He had such a strong hold on what he was saying.
Yes.
There was no, cause you know, a lot of these guys that try to act smart, you'll be like,
what's the name of that? Literally. Cause you like, the shit is here.
I seen it. I'm telling you. No, this man knows the names. He knows the bonds. He knows the tables. He knows the man that invented that table. He knows the man that, it's like, I'm not just spewing shit.
No. I am very aware of what I'm saying, and I understand I comprehend it. That's the difference. I comprehend it so much that I can break it down to you. Yes.
That's when you understand something, when you can explain it. Now, did I understand everything you said? Absolutely not. But
what I did
understand, I was like, could this be true? Could this be right? No, also, I remember he was talking about his ex-wife. He was like, I don't store anything on the computer. I have everything on a Tecton or whatever.
A dialect. I forgot it. Dialect tablet.
Yeah, dialect tablet. And, I had it all because my mother, she was passing away, and she had all these words to say to me, and my wife put it and she was like, yeah, I'm just going to put this one on. And then I go upstairs to cook some greens. And then I come back downstairs,
and everything's
on the computer. And I was like, Well, greens do take a long time to make. Like, it takes a long time to actually make greens.
Dictaphones.
That's exactly
I kept everything on my dictaphone.
dictaphones.
And he said, and then she had everything on the computer. And then after we broke up, she said, I know what you've done.
I recorded everything.
I just wanted the one tape with my mother. I just wanted the tape where she told me everything would be okay. But she took that and she used it against me. And they went out and they canceled me and they tried to do it. And I said,
and then
why?
I said, Iron Man 2.
I call my friend. I remember.
I called my friend Robert Downey Jr.
They wouldn't even see him.
They didn't want to see him.
They didn't want to see him.
I love Robert. His wife was producing a movie. And that's the thing. He says facts that you can go back and look up. Yeah. So he's like, his wife was producing a movie that I was doing. It was called this. And she said they won't even see Robert. And I said, I love Robert. And this was the first time they ever casted the second before they casted the first. So they had me, and I said, I love Robert. That's my boy. I loved all the work. I loved Weird Science. So I'm good. I fought for Robert. But when it was time for him to fight for me, man.
When I needed that same fight from him. The next time I saw him was at a friend of ours' wedding. And, I saw him, and he said, it looks like you made it out. That broke me, man. I said, this nigga's real. Like, man, even the fact that because you know what? I see it. We know these niggas. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? Well, looks like things worked out. He said, we said $4 million for the first movie, $8 million for the second, $11 million. Things worked out.
Well, and the thing, one thing I will say, would he have gotten Empire if he would have got?
Who the fuck wants Empire if you in Marvel movies?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and play coy.
I'm just trying to,
Hell no.
Because Empire was one of the last shows that got like 23 episodes a season on Fox, and it's just like I'm sure he was probably getting,
but CAA was only paying me $300,000. When shows like The Big Bang Theory and all these other...
they were getting millions of dollars.
Because this is how these deals are. See, I mocked... I said, oh, maybe he done... But look at the hair.
Look at the hair. We made fun of the hair.
I was wrong, Terrence. I heard what you was... I said, wait a minute. Oh, no. This man understands way more than I give him credit for. Way more.
Yeah. Man. Wow.
Shout out to Terrence. You know what's weird? I've noticed, I don't know if it's because of the eclipse or what, but a lot of things that we've said on this podcast have come home to roost.
Come around.
They've come around.
I want to sit Cat Williams and Terrence Howard in a room together and see what happens. I feel like they wouldn't talk. I feel like their intellect would just cancel each other out, and they would just do this. Like, I feel like they would just understand.
I feel like both of them, their eyes would squint and they just look at each other.
It'd be like they were having like Sherlock Holmes, how he has like a battle inside of his head before he has the fight. Like, you saw the Robert Downey Jr. for the Sherlock Holmes movies.
Oh,
remember he was.
Oh, yeah,
like,
that's what he was shooting. That was what he was shooting when he wouldn't call Terrence back. Right. Continue.
See how it came back around?
Yeah, okay.
They would just be looking at each other, just having a fucking mind battle. And just... and then at the end of it, they'd just be like... and just walk out. Like, it's something... I don't know what. But, like, I just feel like their crazies would cancel each other out somehow. But, like... They
would have plenty to talk about. I'll tell you that.
Jesus Christ.
They would have plenty to fucking talk about. Telepathically.
Bro.
Telepathically.
No words needed.
Or they're those people, if they just hung out and just went places and you told them they couldn't talk, Cat could do something like he just look at something and then Terrence would look and you're like... like, they would pick up where the other left off so fucking quick. But speaking of things coming home to roost.
Are we going into...
Yep, we are. Listen.
Okay, I'll let you open it, but yeah, go ahead.
So as we all know, the video of Diddy and Cassie has been released. 2016 video in a hotel in the Intercontinental that has just been released. So previously in this podcast, I will say prior to seeing these things, and as we can all understand, Puff has been one of our number one black entrepreneurs that we could say in the last how many years? Like literally, like
since I was born,
all time, almost all time though. Like I'm just saying, like if you were to, even if you were to go back to Madam C.J. Walker days, let's just be real.
But
like,
he's one of them.
He's one of them once. When the first allegations came out, and we have seen people who have had allegations that ended up not being true. So,
but I don't think we necessarily because I've never been of the stance that I didn't believe Cassie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've never took that stance. I've always believed Cassie.
Right.
My wrongest of doing talking about Puff was saying when they brought them tanks into the house. And they had guns on Justin and Christian.
Yeah.
I was like, that's overkill. Like, I just felt like that was just a lot. That was overkill. But seeing the video, I have to retract all my statements. Even I can't even say that was overkill because I don't know what that niggas have done. Like, I don't know what that man is capable of in any way, shape, or form anymore. So it's like, all right, so when he got out of the room and Cassie was at the elevator and he ran towards her inside of the towel, I was like, that nigga's holding the towel so well. And I was like, he's done this before. And then he grabbed her and threw her to the ground and then started stomping her out while she was on the ground. And he kept the towel on the entire time. That bitch didn't fall at all. I said, oh, he's a professional at whooping people's asses naked.
Yeah, I mean, I realized he had gotten the Pastor Cavassier video. Seems to be
He knows.
He knows from
Yo, Maestro. This is fucking hilarious. It's not.
I know.
Yo, bro.
I know that's crazy, isn't it?
This is fucking raw.
It's wild. And then everybody under the post was also like, "Wow, this should get him to the Greek because he's running through the hallway." It's just crazy, like how many. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what the fuck?
Because and get him to the Greek. That is who he is. And that's why I love the movie so much. He played it too well. He just knew, hey, Buster.
Here to go rolling.
And it looked like they asses is swollen. And then I never said they were kicking him while he was down, but I wish I'd had said that so I could be like,
they're kicking back.
Cause this nigga was kicking.
No. In all jokes aside, no bullshit. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous.
Nigga.
It's frustrating because he's positioned himself in a place where it's like, damn, like if these things were true all along, then like you should have owned up to him like a man. You shouldn't have like.
Well, that's the problem, right? Because when he went online.
Mm-hmm.
And he apologized and was like, I was fucked up.
Yeah.
Man, I was in the darkest place of my life, man. I was in a dark place. I ain't making no excuses. Nigga, yesterday you were like, in time will prove all. Or when you dropped that fucking, all these salacious allegations against me or lies, you wasn't apologizing then, nigga. Yeah. But now a video came out and you apologize. That's why you fucked up. You can't apologize no more. You're only apologizing because you got caught, punk.
Yeah.
Like, it's just is what it is, bro. Like, you're not a real, like, you gotta do some type of jail time. Like, I don't even really know if there's any type of forgiveness.
They're saying it's out of the statute.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
But with that, I don't know if there's any type of forgiveness for that. Like, to see that, because I know there's so much more. And so it's like, you have to, for people to forgive you, you'd have to admit to all the bad shit you did before it comes out.
Yeah.
Never going to do that.
And not only that, bro, You
He
think he could remember everything? You feel me though? Like this nigga's been just
the hubris of that man. The fact that he is not with Russell Simmons in Bali right now is pissing me off. Because I'm like,
that is when you get on, what is it, Air Love?
And
get the fuck out of the Dodge,
bro.
my guy.
Because, like, if you're done here, you need to take some of the bread you got. You need to put it in all your kids' trust funds because something's going to come and take all your money. Mm-hmm. You're going to get hit with civil suits all the time.
Yeah.
You need to take a lot of that money, put it in a Bitcoin, and go to Bali and just diss a fucking peer, bro. Help Russell build out that goddamn hotel. Buy the island with Russell. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. But like you're just like
6 a.m. yoga, nigga, every morning.
6 a.m. yoga. That's how you fix yourself in New Hill. Go do yoga every morning, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Get flexible and bendy, bro. Like on some G shit. It's like, no, bro. And it's like I never that it was like a movie. Seeing him, he stomped her out on the ground, bro.
I just don't understand how you what is going through your mind to make you react like that. Like it's just the fact of
drugs. Well, maybe somebody said, she was running out with one of his watches and some money and 100,000. That bag wasn't big enough to run out with enough money to hurt his feelings.
Also, I'm just gonna assume if you were able to get the video, you know somebody at the Intercontinental, and you could call downstairs and just be like, "Hey, make sure she doesn't leave this building." That's and then it's way
also
more
like,
simple.
And then also it's like maybe even if she was running off of one of the freak off tapes, I don't know, but it's like I don't know, but frankly, I don't care.
There's no excuse. Yeah,
I don't care. You don't stomp out anybody. You stomped out Cassie. She 100 pounds, fucking soaking wet.
Yeah,
bro. Like, are you crazy? Are you fucking nuts? And then, fuck that. Then somebody had the fucking gall to fucking text you and be like, why'd you have to post about that Puff shit? Or whatever the fuck that bitch ass nigga said. And I'm over here like, wait a goddamn minute, nigga. This is the moment you're gonna fucking come in here and say something? After the video dropped of him beating a bitch ass, you about to come here and be like, why would you post that? Bitch, nigga, shut up, nigga. Like, we've been posting about this nigga. You should have fucking came in. Why didn't you say shit when we was talking about when his house got raided?
No, facts. Listen.
I've been talking about Puff, and I've been creeping around fucking what I have to say about Puff, because I grew up with Quincy. I grew up with I know them niggas.
You actually have more of a vendetta against Puff than I do. Prior than...
I've been around. Yeah. Like, it's like... I know them. So, like, I don't want to talk shit about my friend's father.
Dad. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I don't want to do that. But I still found it in my heart to be a human being and be honest and be like, no, this nigga's crazy.
Nah, facts.
And who you don't have to say who.
Here's
but
my
the
thing.
Nigga who fucking had the gall
this is how
and
I look
audacity
at it. What people need to understand is, listen, what I'm building, what I'm trying to create, I post news and I do a bit of comedy. I don't need anybody to fucking, who I don't speak to for years on end, to ask me why I do anything that I fucking do. Because if you're not helping me build it, then you don't have a say
in shit I do.
And it's also very odd for you to reach out to me for that in particular than anything else. Mind you, when I post certain news stories, especially when they're about, things like, the conflict in the Middle East or things like this, I don't even post my opinions because it's just the news. It's the facts. It's what it is. If there's a video, it's attached. Period.
Did you post your opinion?
No, not on that.
So what do you want, bitch ass nigga?
That's my point.
Like on some G shit, like, what's little old surrounded by idiots gonna do? I saw it on 50 Cent's page.
I posted a CNN clip So not that anyone watches CNN apparently, but you know.
You had to post that about what you got to post about. Why you gonna post?
Yeah.
Nigga, shut your punk ass up. Shut your bitch ass up.
Or you can come through to the SBI podcast and we can talk about it.
And I'm just gonna stare at you.
Listen, the way I look at it, man, is it's unfortunate for the culture, for the what we lost as far as the semantics of what Puff was, but it's unexcusable. And it also means that there's more stuff behind it, and it also just means that, as you said, Bali, bro. Bollywood. They should start Bollywood. You know? BALI wood. That nigga, what? But now Christians releasing fucking diss songs. Yeah, but talking about you missed the house next door and beefing with 50 Cent. But you know what's the beauty of that? It's like Surrounded by Idiots. I don't think those little old diss songs gonna do anything for anybody. No one. We weren't listening before. Nah, I mean you can't taunt FBI agents. The white people gonna hear that and say, "Oh, you gonna fuck with me?" All you need is one. And you look like them. All you need is one agent to have a vendetta with you, and it's over. All you need is one person who works. Oh, I seen the movies for the IRS to hate you. Shit, IRS. That's a different level of you fucked up now. Yeah, you only need one person to be like, "Oh, let me get him." Actually, I was cool with everybody down at the department, but Agent Walker, man, he wasn't fucking with me. And that's the one who's gonna take it down. The Walker gonna get you. Damn. Yeah, that's get in. Very cool. See, he had some good ones. Yeah. Oh, you know? Yeah. You did. I did actually like that. I don't know why I did. I was like, this is so weird, but I enjoyed it. Very quickly, just a story that I saw that just people should be aware of. They might not care. But it involves microplastics. Oh, that we are microplastic? No, it's actually kind of even crazier. Where is it? Microplastics are found in every human testicle. Gay frogs. Alex Jones. Alex Jones turned frogs gay. All the microplastics, all the dirt. But now they're actually doing microplastics were found in every individual's testes from both dogs and humans during autopsies conducted by researchers at the University of New Mexico. Human testicular tissue contained on average 329.44 micrograms per gram of microplastics, while dogs had 122.63 micrograms per gram. The presence of microplastics in testicular tissue in both dogs and humans raises concerns about reproductive health and male fertility. Yeah, but like if Alex Jones is right, what does that mean about Alex Jones has been so far, he's been definitely wrong about Sandy Hook. Yeah. And he's been right about a lot of other things. Yeah. We only say he's been, I'm not even going there. I mean, I'm not even going. He went on down to Bohemian Grove. He saw that. Yeah, but they sued that man. Oh, they sued that man. I said he's not even a billionaire. How you gonna? Yeah, Alex Jones got cooked on that one. But, I mean, he's still doing his show, and he's still talking and shit, you know? He got to. I guess that's how you're going to pay that $1 billion. Okay, so there's another story. Oh, did you see the Boeing 777 that just went down? Oh, man, don't say that. I've been on so many planes. Bro, no, this is actually kind of wild. Just went down? Bro. Like another one? Dude, look at this. We're talking about... And, you know... It's damaged from inside. Check this out. They have people were hitting their heads on the top. Like I have a video of what happened. Check this out. Bro. Insane.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been on planes all. Stop. This is like I've been on planes for like the past month.
Yeah.
Like so many planes, and there's been so much turbulence.
Really?
Like it's like and like so way more turbulence than I've ever experienced, and like I like each plane that I've been on. Like the last flight that I took 2 days ago was fine, but every other flight, bro, like I'm terrified. Like I wouldn't be surprised if this is like the plane is just like bro, flying isn't safe no more.
No, it's not. And they're not checking the planes like they should.
Yeah, no.
Like, we know that they aren't now.
They need to like stop flight for like a month.
Or you got to remember these aircrafts cost so much money. And airlines don't make that much money. Like that's a real problem. Like airlines don't make money. Airports barely make money. Like it's
how can
it's
that be
tough.
true if I saw like the president of one of the companies had like a $50 million
They get a lot.
bonus or
Well, they get a
something
lot
like
of
that.
government grants because people need air travel. But the real metrics, I watched the whole thing on this. The whole metrics of actually like airports like Heathrow need everybody who walks through to spend at least $11. Whether that's renting a car, whether that's buying a coffee, whether that's at the buying whatever the fuck you buy here, we need you to spend at least $11 to stay functional, because they don't. With the price of gas, the amount of flights they do, they don't make as. They're usually in the red. That's more what I'm getting at. I'm sure that they have some times where they make a little gross, whatever, but they're usually in the red.
But I mean, that speaks to our infrastructure as a country, no? So it's like all these bridges. Remember the boat hit the bridge
In Baltimore.
fell down in Baltimore. All the roads are decaying and crumbling. All this flooding in all these people's houses in Los Angeles, like it speaks to our infrastructure. We're trash.
No, facts. Yeah, I mean, and other countries know it, but they're letting us we're worried about banning TikTok.
And the thing about it is there are other countries that are like, America being like the best country in the world is just a lie. That's just nothing but like propaganda. Because yes, we have certain liberties.
Yes,
but do you see how Japan look? Like
I'm going
when
soon. I'm not gonna say dates.
All right, but
so
like,
niggas can just sit on my house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
But I'm going very soon.
I want to go. All right. If it's not an invite thing.
No,
I'll
you're more
go.
than invited.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to go. Like I've been swiping this damn this Visa, my card, which gives me all my mileage. I got over $1,000 and I got like 80,000 points.
Just be warned, hotels are expensive there.
I heard.
Other than that,
yeah.
Listen, we'll figure out details.
We'll talk about it. Yeah.
Do a podcast out there.
That's
Bro,
what I'm saying.
Let's go.
That's crazy. Yes.
You guys are seeing the idea as it happens. Yeah. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah. So America, it is number one. Why is it number one? Not actually statistically, no, but as far as the life you can live here, freedoms, liberties, yes.
Can you play that clip from the newsroom? It's the opening episode where what's his name from man.
Our infrastructure is trash though. San Francisco gives alcohol to help treat homeless people struggling with addiction. San Francisco has spent $5 million on managed alcohol programs annually.
Stop. Okay.
What video are you trying
I'm
to play?
sending it to you. Just keep talking.
I'm sending it to you. Just keep talking.
Sorry.
Blah 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 blah. People. Let's see. What
you got it?
You got it. You probably sent it to my phone, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep. You see, he doesn't know that he has to send things to the iPad. I'll send it over to Jamie so he can pull it up.
Pull it up, Jamie.
Actually, can we even show this on? This is a 4-minute clip.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
What was the gist?
We haven't spoken in months. We have time.
Make sure your camera's still going.
Yes.
Before we're over here just in the abyss. All right. So let's see. What else was going on? I want to show you. Oh, did you see Kathy Hochul? She said that.
What's that?
Young black kids
Oh,
growing
no,
up in the
we're
Bronx
monkeys
who
and we don't know what
even
computers
the
are.
word a computer is. They
Computer is.
don't know these things. And I want the world to open up.
They
to all
don't
of
know.
them,
They don't know.
because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society.
And she's a Democrat. Let's just be real with this. She's governor of California.
I just can't.
Oh, and then they asked Cameron about Diddy. Did you see this?
Why would you ask Cameron anything
Cassie,
after?
in that hotel, did you recognize that Sean Combs?
What I want to say, first of all, when I seen the video, everything in the video is egregious. I'm against. I don't support all the charges that's alleged against him. I don't support any of that trafficking, minors, domestic violence. I'm totally against it. So when I seen the video, yeah, I was kind of upset with it. Being that I know him, he's not necessarily a friend, but yeah, I was upset when I seen it. But
Best answer he gives the whole interview.
After that, it just goes off the fucking cliff.
From your
I don't
experiences?
know him like that. What did you mean? Do I be recognized? Did I recognize
He
him?
drank
I seen
dick
him?
juice.
What do you mean my experiences?
And
I
said,
seen
I'm
him
about
and
to
I
go
thought
get some
I thought it was
cheeks.
disgusting. I didn't do a zoom
Said-
in.
He did a double tap.
And then showed it.
About the apology that he gave in that other
Yo,
video.
who booked me for this?
Ain't me for this. The apology ain't for me. It decides for Cassie. What I think about it don't matter. He ain't do
They
nothing
get
to me.
paid for this?
Cassie
Like,
He
did
ain't do
Paid?
nothing to me. I don't know. I think they probably said
Hey, you
they
wanna
said
come
it's
on
probably
CNN?
an opportunity to plug. It is what it is.
And he was like,
And he
"Say
was
less."
like, bet. And look, because even once he get the shit.
No, he tried to turn it while he under it.
So I'm going to get some cheeks after this horsepower joint.
And it's the packaging is so
So
low
bad.
like so
Like,
bad.
bro, I couldn't even see the logo.
Can you put it in some glass maybe instead of the cheap plastic?
You know
that
what?
look
That's
like
the
you get it on
shit they
floor?
had left over from when they were selling weed or something.
or candles
Or
some shit like.
and they were like, we'll just use
repackage
those.
them.
Yeah.
Just print the paper, cut it, and then
Yeah,
glue it.
Or you know what the problem is? Niggas like Cam are getting a little old, so they still got a guy who do the shit, but that guy is also getting old and he not on the cutting edge of shit.
It's like, where are we gonna find this, Cameron? Where are we gonna buy this, Cameron?
And look at her. Her eyes just say, this nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, she's doing such a good job of trying
Party
to.
or yeah, but it's like at the same time, no, get him out of here.
Also, we don't even have my name up at the bottom. We have Diddy apologizes for beating ex-girlfriend Cassie. We don't even have Cameron discuss.
No. Why would you have Cameron's name?
Cause he's
Why?
If there weren't a lot of people protecting him, do you think that's the case?
Who the talent agent for this joint? Like, you think I'll be sitting around watching what Diddy do and all this? I didn't know this was a Diddy joint that y'all invited me to. Who booked me for this joint?
All right.
Wow, and I don't be sitting
Cameron.
around watching Diddy and all that.
Thanks for joining us. Thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you for having me. You enjoy.
Yeah, you enjoy. Yo, the fact is, you'll be watching
Yo,
Diddy
who
and all that.
booked me,
Yo,
bro?
who booked me for this?
I mean, but like
Agree-
last time he was on CNN with Bill O'Reilly and
Oh, he was.
You don't
I
remember that?
forgot that. Let's
You don't
pull
remember
that up.
Bill O'Reilly.
Yes.
And, it was him, Bill O'Reilly, and what's his name? Jay-Z's right hand man before he fired everybody.
Oh, Dame Dash.
Dame Dash. And it was like, you mad? You
I'm
mad?
mad.
Ah, cause you mad, doggy.
Yo. Very quickly, it's crazy to think if Bill O'Reilly would have made it to this era of news, Bill O'Reilly would probably be doing some shit like Tucker Carlson.
Where is he?
Who?
Bill O'Reilly.
I think he kind of got canned because he was really racist. Not saying Tucker Carlson hasn't said some racist things. He was like,
No, Tucker Carlson's problematic as well. And
Elementary school
I
in
don't think
Philadelphia,
I think
Salome
cancellation
Thomas
isn't
L.
real.
believes
Like
gangster rap music is extremely harmful to his
you can be
inner city
racist. You're
students.
still
So
gonna
we
have
decided
a
to
market
get
for
Grammy
racists.
nominee
You know what I'm saying?
Cameron,
Like
who raps about pimping and bitches and among other things.
Pimping
and rap
and
producer
bitches.
Damon Dash, a co-founder of Rockefeller Records, together.
These niggas
with
had a
Mr.
hand
Thomas L.,
signal
who
and
joins us
logo.
now from
They
Philly.
was so
And
ready.
Here they all are. Now we're going to have a nice, intelligent discussion here, gentlemen, and I'm going to moderate this discussion.
Oh wow, nice. Pimping and bitches.
Yeah, you know,
Pimping and bitches.
you got it in your record purple haze right here. But anyway, let Mr. Thomas L. direct his questions, and then you guys can answer, and you can ask him questions or whatever you want. Go ahead, sir.
Jump to the
I
end.
gotta find the clips
there's
of
a,
this.
Just jump to the
record
end, bro.
company.
It's at the end. That's when he gets. Oh, listen.
It's at the end. I'm listening to you.
God damn it.
There we go.
It's my turn to talk. You're done for the night.
You're
You're done for the night, principal.
Mr.
Take it
Thomas L., let
in.
him
Take it
talk.
to school tomorrow.
All right,
You're done
good.
for the night.
If he needs you to come in,
Holla at
you
us.
can, right?
Diplomat Records will come speak to his kids.
All right,
Purple
let-
Haze, February 17th. Go
Let
get
Mr.
it.
Dash wrap it
You're
up.
done for the night.
You go.
Going along with Cameron said, I
That
think
was
a lot
it?
of what we said
No.
was positive and informative. It's kind of obvious that maybe you don't understand that everything affects everything, whether it be movies, books, literature, a reporter on television. And if you're going to promote anything, I would think that to the culture, to the kids that are watching, you would promote the positive aspect of it. So if you know there is negative in something, try to find the positive as opposed to always talking about the negative. That's the thing I don't understand why we critique so hard within hip-hop. No one talks about the jobs we create. No one talks about the things we do within our community. And no one talks about the businesses we've done, how we've opened the doors
Yeah,
and showed
talk that
people
shit.
that it's cool to
Dame.
be smart, it's cool to be a CEO, it's cool to take advantage, not to take advantage, but to reap the benefits of all your labor. And
To take advantage.
Oh,
I can't see
shit.
how that can be negative, and I'm disappointed in the fact that you would be thinking that.
All right.
But anyway, I just want to say one thing.
Quick.
Rockefeller.
Ah! They bleeped it
You
out.
didn't bleep him?
All right, that's the end of the clip.
Oh, Jesus. You didn't even
Yeah,
get
see,
to the
I didn't
good
even
part.
get the
You
good
didn't even
man.
You mad, doggy. Oh, right there.
No,
Cameron
but see,
and
that's
Bill
what I
Wright.
thought it was.
Oh, that's
no,
too
it's
long.
not. It's still long.
Just type in you mad.
It's 21 minutes. Why are all these videos so long?
Oh, still didn't buy YouTube, huh? Still don't have premium, huh?
Stop it.
Okay.
There we go.
Look at you.
You hurt children.
How do you hurt children by promoting to be an entrepreneur and a CEO and to do right
You're
by?
looking at a
for
principal.
example.
Yeah, hold it.
Why
You're looking at a principal.
Why you don't want to let him talk?
Wait,
You
wait.
mad? You mad? Where'd you start? Current affair, right?
No, wrong.
Well,
you're
you
looking.
faked a
You're
lot. I
looking
got
at a
dirt on you,
man.
doggy.
Cameron,
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
you go ahead. You get out.
I'm gonna get at you in a minute.
Listen, you guys.
Those niggas are hilarious. Yo, Cameron is one of the funniest niggas ever.
Oh, he's the best.
He's hilarious.
He's the best. He's the best.
The coordinated exhale.
Well, yeah,
there was
right?
another video I wanted to show you that was pretty crazy.
Planes are scaring me.
Bro, it's check this out.
No. No.
The madam, my homie Niles Abston, he retweeted. He said, "I heard every time you take a sip, that an innocent black man in Oakland randomly gets locked up."
Jesus Christ.
Ah. Got
Oh
some-
yeah, the new desktop.
Oh, with Microsoft.
Pictures
That's
of
what it was.
everything. Yeah,
Where's
right
that?
there. Him. Takes a snapshot of everything you're doing, all your history, all my porn.
I don't want that at all. Everything you do on your phone.
Like I like weird shit, bro. Like I don't like not illegally weird, but like
No, yeah.
my weird.
Or
Like
just sometimes you look up things. Like
how
just
do you-
for
just to
knowledge.
know.
Rather
I don't
that.
need.
It came up in visual search. There's no place on this page that it says brown leather bag. It just knows because it sees this brown leather bag.
There could be this reaction from some people that this is pretty creepy. Microsoft is taking screenshots
But we
of
keep
everything
privacy
I do.
Yeah, I mean,
number
that's
one.
why that you can only do it on the edge, right? So this is like, you have to put two things together. This is my computer, this is my recall, and it's all being done locally.
I mean, locally doesn't mean air gap. So it's like, okay, if you have an air gap computer, it's just yours. Nobody can get into it and no computer can go out. Locally is just, it's locally on my computer. That doesn't mean people can't raid it and fucking just do whatever they want and take all my information.
Yeah, if you have a torrent, people are seeding off of your local computer.
You know what I'm saying? Are you crazy?
Yeah, no.
Are you crazy?
That's a bit much. Bit much.
Oh my God.
I don't think I'm too into that.
I'm not into none of it. I hate it. I hate it here.
Oh, did you see this clip?
No.
Our commander-in-chief.
And when I was vice president, things were kind of bad during the pandemic. And what happened was, Barack said to me, go to Detroit and help fix it.
During the pandemic.
Well, poor mayor, he spent more time with me than he ever thought he was going to have to. God love you.
When he was vice president during the pandemic.
Paw. What about did you see Jasmine Crockett call Marjorie Taylor Greene?
But now she's trying to make t-shirts of it and whatnot.
You get your money, boo-boo. I listen, bro. I never wanted to send a politician money more until that moment. Well, because Marjorie was like, maybe your fake eyelashes are bothering you. She said, okay, so I just want to make sure, guys. If someone were to say, you big butch built body bitch.
Ms. Crockett.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personality.
I love his face.
Yes, on the left. he goes like.
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's a
part
of the.
I'm trying to find clarification on what qualifies.
Chairman, motion to strike those words.
He's like, this is wild.
Look, you guys earlier literally just
you just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about it.
Voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Can I be honest?
I don't think I'm going to agree with you.
You're not. Most people aren't. Actually, you know what? Fuck it if you don't. This doesn't look good.
For who?
Us.
I don't give a fuck.
Of course.
No, because white bitches like fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene can just
agree.
say lit shit
I
like,
agree.
oh, you fucking fake eyelashes. No, you bad built bitch. Like, fuck you.
I get it.
Fuck out of here.
I get it. I get it.
That's why you need niggas like me. Okay? That's gonna say, fuck you, bitch ass nigga, and fuck that bad body bitch. You can be the nigga that's goody two shoes and make us look good. I'm gonna be the nigga that be like, who the fuck you talking to?
See, the problem is we're getting more of you than we're getting of me, and there lies the issue.
And there lies the amazingness of this world. Fuck you, maestro. Talk about you want more of you. I like me. I like people who stand up for themselves.
It's not that. It's not that. Listen to what I'm saying. We already know that we don't play by the same rules.
I don't.
No, but I'm just saying, we know this. We know it's from day one. We know this.
They never play by the same rules.
Okay, that's
so
my point.
So you're saying we need to play by the rules?
No. I'm just saying. It's very easy. It's almost like putting yourself in a compromising situation. It's very easy to flip this and make it look like it's on her. And the only reason I'm saying this is because it's very easy. It is very easy to dismiss it as, oh, this shit is making it look ghetto.
But Marjorie,
I know.
Makes it
but
look
see, this
ghetto.
is what I'm trying to get at. Even when I saw the clip in the beginning, from the beginning, every time I saw it in multiple places, I didn't see Marjorie's response first.
Yeah, of course. They're gonna always make us look bad.
Of course. But since we know this,
Worse.
I always make this example. If you're a nigga who knows he sells drugs, right? And you got a gun in the car, right? Then maybe you shouldn't be riding around with the fucking music loud and speeding.
The fuck does that have to do with her?
I'm saying if you know that they're already gonna craft things against you.
Then just let it happen.
No, I'm not saying let it happen. I'm just saying when it gets into a yelling argument, it's going to always look bad upon you before anyone else.
Play it again.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm niggas.
No, I know.
Just to better understand your ruling, if someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
Fine.
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold on.
part of the.
See from there.
Clarification on
Let
what
me finish.
follows.
Chairman, motion to strike those words.
I'm trying to find clarification.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just voted to do
Y'all did it first.
You just voted to do it.
Order.
It's fine.
Okay. Clarification.
I'm trying to
Calm
figure it out,
down.
and now this
Calm
white
down.
bitch
No,
coming
because
in to
this is
defend
what
the
y'all
other
do.
white bitch.
Proceeding.
This is what y'all do.
You're not recognized,
You know-
Miss
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your yelling.
I can't hear you with your
Calm down.
bitch. You started it. You talking too.
Listen, if you know who really started all of this, it was fucking AOC. Because she wouldn't shut the fuck up. This is what I'm saying. I've watched it, and I've watched longer clips of it, and I've watched... What I'm saying is the soundbite looks bad. That's all I'm getting at.
To you.
Okay. Do you think it looks good to the majority?
To what? Do you know how bad Congress has looked for like the past couple of years?
100%.
Sloppy.
100%. And then what do they try?
I see niggas
and then what do
fighting
they
in
try to
Congress.
blame it on?
Nigga, they tried to blame us for the boat in Baltimore hitting the goddamn bridge, and they said there's a fucking
that was
post on it. They're like-
was ridiculous. Yo, I was like, what?
They try to blame us for everything. Where they're scapegoats.
I was so mad.
They said, yeah. So a boat hit a bridge, and the bridge collapsed.
And it's because Baltimore has a
black
DEI
people.
mayor. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, bro.
By the way, huge fan of the mayor from Baltimore. He's doing his fucking thing. Respect, brother.
Respect.
But it's just, but this is the things I see. Because as you know, I always pay attention to both sides. Yes, I want to champion. All I'm trying to say is I know how things can look. And it's also, we have to just be very, very, I'll put it this way. When I see her on Twitter reposting like a t-shirt saying she's gonna make, like, that's not good.
I'm just
like, that's all I'm getting at. It's like, we have to kind of be like, hey, say your piece.
Yeah, no, because you saw how they tried to make what she said a problem, but Marjorie Taylor Greene could just be like, with her fucking hand, with her fucking little punk ass.
No, I
smirk
agree.
On her face.
I agree.
Like, I'm a white woman. They didn't strike what I said, but they struck what she had to say.
Right.
And then she's like, no, because you just struck what I said, but she said the similar action, and now you guys are. So I want you all to see what you're doing. And being that she did this, now it's on the main stage, and now I'm able to see that, and I'm able to stand up for that girl, that woman. I apologize.
No, respect.
I see the context, and I get it. So
Listen.
I don't give a fuck what white people say. I saw it. I see how they treat us. I see how they're doing her. And I'm like, okay, good. I want to support this woman because I see, look at that ocean of white people and that one old black lady. And
Okay.
and all of them were against her. Nah, fuck that.
No, I get it. All I'm saying is, it
And of
still
course-
is. It still is though.
And
It
of course
still
there was
is
a
a way that
random
things are
white
viewed.
woman
And I'm not saying just white people. That's also what I'm saying. I'm not talking about just white people. I'm saying not everybody knows and sees and goes to bat for us that way, and it is something that can be used against us if you take it too far. And you, like I said, doing certain, it can look bad. It's the same reason why fucking Cameron gets on the interview. The first thing he says is, yeah, everything I saw was egregious. Like, you're not going to take this out of context. It's the same idea. That's all I'm saying.
Cameron just looks bad, right?
So you might want to say that.
He needs to take better care of himself.
Wait, you think so?
I mean, he doesn't look all, but I'm just saying, like, Cameron, like, he stops, like, just certain things. Like, you know, he doesn't look.
He's old.
He's 50. He's like 40 something.
He's older.
Yeah, but he looked like, he could have wore a better shirt.
Oh yeah, but he didn't care about this.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You're on CNN.
He drank,
you can
dick
look
juice.
better.
He didn't really
He's
care.
drinking dick juice.
Hey, the shirt was like, he's 48. Yikes! Yeah,
I said 50 years old. He's basically 50 years old, and it's like, bro, you wearing like a messed up shirt. You on like, I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like,
He's tired of wearing suits now.
And I hate that because I was like, why are they wearing suits? And then eventually I was like, I like that they're wearing suits.
Yeah.
And then he stopped wearing suits, and Cameron still comes on the show clean.
But Mace.
Mace still comes on the show clean.
But Mace was a pastor.
Yeah.
So it's different.
So, but it's like, but Cameron still looked just like a hood nigga from goddamn the block on Harlem.
That's what he is.
And that's fine. But it's just like, yeah, I guess. I'm happy the girl stood up for herself. Like, I'm happy that she
I'm never against someone standing up for themselves.
I'm happy that she didn't let all those white people step on what she was saying or the point she was trying to make. Was the point strong? Yes. But I like strong points. Like, you know me. I like strong points.
I agree.
Like, I like witty setups when you're like, so if somebody were to say,
right,
you big blonde butch body, like, not me, but somebody,
right?
Can you say that?
But see, I have no issue from that part.
You have an issue when she's defending herself. When that white lady is talking about stop arguing, but she's arguing her own way.
I love how you said, "Oh, you have the problem when she's defending herself." Don't have a problem with.
I wasn't trying to set you up.
Yeah, but you hear.
Now that you run it back, I'm not trying to set you up for.
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
Not my intent. That was not my intent.
I know. But so what I'm saying, I'm not against her defending herself. I'm just saying it's one of those things.
I just see a black woman in a sea full of.
Yeah, but you know what? I gotta find the beginning of it. So basically, in the beginning of it, AOC is just like she sounds more ratchet than anything else.
Find it.
Hold on, because they only have like 1 minute clips.
Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising who? What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on.
It's a longer clip.
No, but fight that bitch.
No, listen. I get it.
No, can you please calm down?
It's really once the yelling starts happening.
No, it's not even yelling. Don't tell me to calm down. Why are you telling me to calm down? But when she started that shit, everything was no. But then I say, what? Like, nah, bro. And yeah, black women may have a higher pitch. It might, whatever.
I'm also not taking it to, by the way, this could be anybody. I'm saying you shouldn't start yelling.
But it's not
because when
anybody,
you start,
it's a black woman.
I get you.
Like,
and when you know that too, you probably shouldn't start yelling. And I'm only saying don't start yelling because it can be taken out of context. That's the only thing I'm getting at.
You would much prefer her to be like,
it's like I've been in situations literally because as you know, my voice can go up and my tone can go up. It's exactly. You and me are the types of people who would literally, if we are standing on something and we know we're like, am I crazy? I know I'm not fucking crazy. And you know what? You look fucking crazy. That's all I'm trying to explain. It has nothing to do with like, I don't believe a black woman should stand up for, fuck all that. No, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's the fact of you are going to look crazier than everybody else. Please be aware of that. So therefore, you pick your battles, or that is a battle you must fight, but find the most creative way to fight it. Because if you just start yelling, you look crazy, and they're going to always frame it that way. And if you can know this, then you can be at least one step ahead of what's coming. And all I'm saying is doing shit like
I just hate
butch
that.
body, blah, blah, blah. And then, like I said, tweeting about it and you work in you probably shouldn't keep this going. You made your point. It went.
I hate that the whites have mastered passive aggressiveness so much so that they can say slight shit.
Yes.
And then when you react to it, you look crazy.
There you go.
No, but I don't fuck with
No,
that.
I don't
Like,
fuck
nah,
with it
come
either.
get this juice.
But we know.
Like,
yeah, but here's the thing. All I'm getting at too is I want the woman to make sure she stays in her job as well. Because I think the long-term goals of having someone like her in there is probably better for us. So I don't want that to be something that, because now it's like anything else. You get the fucking dot on your back. Well, okay.
well, now I know who
But
she is.
this
Now
is
I'm
also
riding
great
her,
for.
because if she didn't do this, I wouldn't know who she was.
But here's the other
and I wouldn't
thing.
be
This
riding
is
for her.
also great democratically as well too, because most people do feel like you. I put it this way. Most people are going to feel that way who look like us.
Yeah.
Right. And that's expected, and that's good, because they'll still vote for that, which is fine. I get it. I'm just saying I know when it comes out of a political context how it can be viewed and how sometimes what. But I still agree with your point, saying that you got to stand up for your rights. And you got to stand up for yourself, because people will steamroll you. I do. Yes.
Especially in that setting.
In that environment. 100%. 100%.
That was a good.
That was a good little debate. Yeah. I was like, okay.
I am not mad at that one at
That
all.
was fun. That was fun. We were talking about the racial culture of Washington.
Christ. What are we gonna do?
I don't know what we're gonna do, but make sure you tune in next week to find out.
Cause I'll be here. But
Will you? Will you? Are you sure, Lemicah?
okay. So look. Yes. Can y'all please start watching the show more, so we can get money, so I can get paid, so I can be like, I gotta work, y'all. I can't go do this, cause if I don't, I gotta go out and sell ass. I can't sell ass. I can't. I have to.
I gotta be in the streets.
I gotta be in the streets.
But
I have to make some money somehow. I'm drowning, so I just.
Oh, he's not the only one. Peace.
Love you guys.